Woo! Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Crypto Daily Trade Signals, the Ric Flair of crypto. Woo! In the house. The Crypto Love coming to you live from Vietnam. This is our afternoon drive time, Vietnam time update for you guys. And in this video, we got lots to talk about. We're going to talk about, it looks like we could be seeing Dogecoin death cross coming on the one-day chart coming soon. So what does that mean? Is that going to mean that Dogecoin could go down to 16 cents, even though we have all this positive catalyst for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the markets are going up in this October? What does that mean? So we're going to jump into that. Also, too, if we look at the Dogecoin fractal since May of this year, we're seeing that a huge descending triangle, and this is actually, we're looking at bullish divergence, and we're looking at the RSI and the MACD is all telling us that Dogecoin is ready to fly. So we've got these two contradictive indicators that are coming. So we're going to discuss that. I'm going to give you my opinion and let you know where we can see that happening. Also, we're seeing that Bitcoin, it looks like the Bitcoin fractal is following gold, the gold fractal from 1970. So that's quite interesting. So we're going to jump into that. Also, we're going to look at some hodler data for Bitcoin and what that hodler data is telling us, and that this bull run could be extended, another 6 months. And then we're going to talk about Texas. Texas in the house. Looks like Texas is becoming one of the most crypto-friendly states in America, and they're benefiting from all this China exodus that we had, all the miners exiting China. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to tell you why miners are going to Texas and what that's all about. And then also we're going to talk about 2030. What does that mean for CBDC? What does that mean for money? What does that mean for you guys? And then we're going to round it off with the top 5 cryptocurrencies that you need to keep an eye on this week that could absolutely maybe moonshot this week. And it looks like they're going to be going uppity up, guys. And then we're going to jump into some of the TA and do all that, and then we're going to recap the markets and see what things are, see where things are headed, guys. I know what's going on. I think it's time for coffee. And guys, don't forget to check out the merch, guys. Get the mug to mug. This is a live mug to mug. It's a beautiful mug, and I tell you, coffee tastes better. I can absolutely tell you that coffee tastes better. And remember, it's full of love, it's full of hope, it's full of joy, and it's full of God's blessing. I just want to say God bless each and every one of you out there right now. And I just want to touch on a subject that a lot of newbies. I talk in my videos about DCA, and that means dollar cost averaging. And what does that really mean? Well, what it means is that you want to set a regular interval where no matter what the price is, you want to buy a certain amount over time. So for example, what I do is I always set Thursdays as my dollar cost average day. And I tend to dollar cost average into Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and a lot of the 10 top holdings that I have. And I just dollar cost average. So I set some money aside every week. I dollar cost average about $1,000. And it doesn't matter what the price is, I will consistently dollar cost average. So that's really important that you do that, because what you can do is over time, even when things are going up, you still can dollar cost average. Because for example, if you look at Bitcoin goes up 200% every year. So even you dollar cost average now, and then it drops 1 or 2%, over the long-term time frame, you're going to be in the money. So that's what dollar cost averaging is. And then we also talk about buying the dips. What is buying the dip? So you know that a lot of cryptos, they have cycles, right? They go up, they go down. And what you want to do is you want to see when things go up, this is not the time to be buying. If you buy things when they start to move very fast, 5-10% in one day, you never ever buy, because that's called FOMOing in, because you fear of missing out. So you're afraid that it's going to keep going up and you miss out. You never do that. Never buy crypto on a green candle. Don't do it. What you want to do is you want to look at the green candles, and then you wait for when you have a red candle that's coming down, anywhere from 5 to 10%. I mean, I tend to buy the dips when I see a crypto go down double digits. So if it goes down 10 to 12% after it's gone up 10 or 15%, then I'll look at buying the dips. If it's a good project, just don't buy any coin. What you want to do is you buy the coins that you're holding, and you buy on the dips. Because let's say you bought Dogecoin at 50 cents. And then you see that Dogecoin is now trading around 22 cents, and suddenly you see it coming down to 16 cents. So you want to buy the dip. But remember, when you buy the dip, you also need to have confidence that the project is going to go up from the price that you bought it. So buying the dip Sorry, buying the dip. What's wrong with you, Doug? So when you buy the dip, when you buy the dip, make sure that you understand that buying the dip reduces the dollar cost average, reduces your strike price. Okay, so that's what buying the dip is. And guys, don't chase the green candles. A lot of people are like, yeah, it's going up, so I'm going to buy it. Don't do that. That's not smart. And a lot of newbies do that. They FOMO into the top. They chase the green candles to the top. And what happens is when things go up really fast, they often come down twice as fast. And then also a lot of newbies, you guys have a huge problem with taking profits, because let's say you bought something at the $1.50, goes to $2, and you didn't take any profits. So I have a very simple rule. When a coin doubles, I take about 10% out. When it goes up 4 times, I take out 50%. That's all I do, and I keep the balance in. So, and then what I do with the profits is I buy into another project that I think is going to go up. That's it. You guys have to take profits. Don't psych yourself out. Don't keep chasing the moon forever, because eventually, things will go down. So please, you got to take profits. And you need to have a strategy, and you need to take that strategy and need to write on a piece of paper. It's like a contract with yourself. I will take 10% of my profits out when I double. I will take 30% or 40% of my profits or 50% of my profits when it quadruples. Okay, that's what you want to do. And then you also want to set a target price where you sell all. I will sell all of my crypto when it hits this target price. And when I mean sell all, if I take a position in something, I never sell 100%. I always leave 20% in, because you never know. There's a possibility that there could be a sudden moonshot. So by writing this on a piece of paper and putting it on the fridge and making a contract with yourself, then you have a system. A lot of newbies, you don't have a system, right? And that's why a lot of newbies, they wonder why they're not making money. You need to have a system. Like when I sold 50% of my Solana, when it was just under $200, I sold 50%. And it was really hard for me to do that, because I still believe that Solana is coming in at $600 by the end of the year. I believe that, and I'm with my experience and everything, it's probably a certainty. But however, I don't want to take the risk, because I had bought my Solana when it was around $18 to $20. So I decided when I was up like 400%, on average, right? So I decided that's it. I have my contract that I have on my fridge, and it says when I hit this price, and the price I had inked in this contract to myself with $200, that I would sell 50%. And I did, and I sold 50%. I took that profits and I moved it in Bitcoin. So you guys need to have a plan. You just can't be willy-nilly, okay, guys? So that's just kind of a bit of a primer for you guys. So, hopefully it helps you guys and the newbies out there. And also some of the experienced traders, it's really important that you have a system, you be methodical, and stick to your guns, guys. You really got to stick to your guns. Taking profits is so hard. So with that being said, I just want to say, God bless all of you. Thank you for watching this content. Do watch this video to the end. Remember, this video is not financial advice in no way, shape, or form. I'm not a licensed financial advisor, so that's very important that you understand that. Remember, you watch this video at your own risk, and remember, it's your money, it's not my money. So God bless you once again. And guys and gals, do me a favor, go right down here. There's an icon that looks like that. Please hit that like. Please do it. I really appreciate it. And show the OG that you love this content, and you love. I'm just trying to create and tell you stories, and condense crypto down into a story that everybody understands, and not make it too complicated. Because I don't like things to be complicated. Because life is too complicated. We don't need more people on YouTube creating complicated stories. And the other thing, please go and subscribe if you're watching this video and. You haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do that. I really appreciate it. And you may want to become a channel member. Channel member comes with a lot of perks. We have our own private WhatsApp group. So if you become a VIP member, you can join that. And I'm in there. We've got a lot of our moderators and a lot of tips and tricks and stuff. So guys, think about becoming a member. And do not forget to check out my merch, guys. We got the beautiful Mugdy Mug in the house. Go to my shop. The links are in all the descriptions, so you can definitely go check that out. Appreciate it. Get the mug, support the channel. Remember, all of the Patreons and all of the coffees and merchandise that you do buy for the channel all goes to orphans and the homeless here in Vietnam. So that's, we're trying to give back to the community as much as we can. So just a quick primer, guys. So, I was talking about DCA, right? And I just want to make sure that you guys understand. Okay, so dollar cost average, some of the key takeaways. Dollar cost average refers to the practice of systematically investing equal amounts spaced over regular intervals, regardless of price. So that's really important. The goal of dollar cost average is to reduce the overall impact of volatility and price target of the asset that you're choosing. So by doing that, you're reducing the volatility and you're reducing the price of the target asset. And that's what happens. You're bringing your strike price down. So dollar cost average aims to avoid making the mistake of making one lump sum investment. So that's another thing. Don't put all your eggs into crypto all at the same time. You want to spread it out, and that way you can get the best price that's out there. Another thing that you want to look at is there's something called the dollar cost average tool, and that's costaverage.com. Go there, take a look, and you can, for example, if I had invested $10 in the 1st of January till today, that the total lump sum investment would have been $400, and the lump sum value today would be $650. So my total profit would be 62.67%, and that would be a profit of $250. So if you had dollar cost average Bitcoin since the beginning of the year, you would be up at 62%. That's only putting in $1. So if I $10. So if I had to put in $100, you can see that of course it goes up. It goes up exactly, and I'd be up still 61%, but I'd be up to $2,470. So that's just hopefully some friendly advice for my new subscribers and newbies, and even experienced traders out in there. So hopefully it's helpful, guys. So let's take a look at some important news right now. So let's take a look at the Dogecoin death cross. So we could see this whole death cross coming pretty soon here on the chart. So let me just get that out there for you. So you can see right here, that we have this whole death cross that's coming and it's forming, and it looks like, if we look at the chart here this is a daily chart, it looks like it's coming and we're getting pretty close to that. That's another reason that we're seeing that the Dogecoin is turning a little bit red. So some people are saying that this death cross could push Doge down to 16 cents. So I don't believe that's going to happen. I don't believe that we're going to see 16 cents for Dogecoin. I think really this death cross is really a nothing burger. We did see that back in July-ish, we had a death cross for Bitcoin. It really was pretty much a nothing burger. But the more important thing that I want to just touch on for Dogecoin, you can see that Dogecoin right now, it's painting this huge descending triangle, and this goes all the way back from when we had SNL. And it looks like that based on this and based on the MACD, we could see that Doge is really primed to fly. So let's take a look at that on the TradingView chart. And you can see here, let me just get that down and get my face out of the way. My face is always in the way, guys. So you can see that we have this huge descending triangle that's gone all the way from May when we had this, when we had the SNL. And it looks like right in here, in this area here, it looks like that Doge is primed, is pretty much primed to take off, guys. And I really think that Doge is going to take off, and it's going to take off very fast soon. So we're just at the bottom of this triangle now, and if we do break out of this triangle, we could definitely see ourselves moving up to 35 cents very fast in a very short period of time. So just keep an eye on that. I think Dogecoin is very much turning bullish. You can see this huge descending triangle, and this should take us way back up to hopefully the 35 cent or higher range very soon. And I think that I wouldn't be surprised if we get close to 40 cents by the end of October, if not higher, guys. So keep that in mind. Doge is looking pretty bullish, and we could be breaking out pretty soon. Let's take a look at the market cap right now. The total market cap right now is $2.1 trillion in the house, guys. And don't forget that right now the market cap is down around about 2%. So don't worry about it. This is just an outlier. Also, a lot of people have been taking some profits as well. And then we can see that Bitcoin is trading between 47,500, 700 zone, and that is where most of the transactions are happening for Bitcoin. We did go up to 49,000. We got rejected, and that's why we're seeing most of the crypto is down a little bit today. And I wouldn't really worry about it too much. So don't worry about that too much, guys. And it's okay. And if we look at Bitcoin right now, you can see that Bitcoin is actually following the fractional. This is week 53 of. We're in week 53 right now, and you can see that the asset referred to digital gold, meaning Bitcoin or digital gold, is following the same path of real gold from 50 years ago. So you can see here the red and green is the 2020, 2021 Bitcoin. Let me just blow that up for you guys. Let me just blow it up for you so you can see it and make it a little bit bigger. Move my face out of the way. So you can see that the total market cap right now is total market cap here is 1.2 trillion, and that was back here. So you can see that the red and green from 2020 to 21 Bitcoin, it is following the same fractal. It is following the same fractal as Bitcoin right now. So you can see that the trajectory of Bitcoin is going to go much higher. We also talked about how Raoul Pal said that we could definitely 3x from here, and that could take Bitcoin up to $135,000. So if we look at November here on this chart, based on if we look at the gold fractal here, people are saying that in November, we could be seeing $105,000 Bitcoin coming in November, and if we go all the way to January, we could be looking at 145 Bitcoin coming in. So if the gold fractal does actually play out for Bitcoin, we could be seeing huge upside. And also too, remember I did talk about that this bull run could be extended another 6 months. So that could take us all the way out to maybe April, May, June before we start to see things slide. And if that happens, we could definitely be seeing a huge $250,000, $300,000 Bitcoin. So tell me what you think in the comments, guys. I'd love to hear your comments. Please don't forget to smash the likes, subscribe as always, guys. I really appreciate it. So some other stuff to be talking about. Remember, keep watching. We also got the Texas news. We've got some great news coming in as well. And right now you can see that another indicator, another top caller used on chain hodler data, this time visit the profit and loss ratio. So you can see that the green area is strong hands buying. So right now you can see that we are still in the strong hands buying area, and this is really good data, and this is really important that people are still buying Bitcoin. People are absolutely bullish, and as the bulls have decided by supply and demand, this trend is actually confirmed the end of the macro cycle. So you can see here the party is over. So when people start to go up in here, this is where people start selling for profit, and then this is where the party's over. And you can see right now that Bitcoin is right in this zone here. It's right in this zone here, and this is really good, guys, that people are still buying. People are still pretty bullish, and I think this bull run still has a long way to go. So I really wouldn't panic too much, guys. So everything's looking good. So let's jump into the Texas news. Why are Bitcoin miners flocking into Texas right now? Why are they moving into Texas? So you can see right now the state of Texas is poised to become the next big crypto destination, and some of the reason for that is, one, electricity in Texas is super cheap. It's got some of the cheapest electricity in America right now. So you can see that it's between 7 to 9 cents per kilowatt, and Texas is looking pretty cheap. So that's one of the reasons that people and miners are moving into Texas. But also the other reason is, Texas, which is one of the biggest beneficiaries of Chinese mining, is set to host its largest blockchain summit on October 8th. Also, the governor in that country, I guess some people in Texas think Texas is a country, but the governor in Texas also ordered banks to accept companies that are dealing with cryptocurrency and all of that kind of stuff. And then also they also installed Bitcoin kiosks in a lot of grocery stores. So if you're in Texas, you can actually buy Bitcoin through a ATM. So that is really cool news. Back in June, as you can see, the Texas Department of Banking had issued a letter authorizing state chartered banks to provide customers with virtual currency custody services. So this is really bullish and absolutely amazing news. And that's why Texas is absolutely going to absolutely explode with Bitcoin miners, and the crypto revolution is absolutely happening in Texas, guys. The only thing that could be a Debbie Downer is this infrastructure bill and the terminology of a broker if that gets passed up on the Hill. So that's still out. Nobody's really talking about that. I think they're going to be fighting back and forth. Hopefully they continue that discussion to 2024, and then that infrastructure bill will be out of there, I'm hoping. So we can see that, money in 2030, what is the future? So this is where we're going to see that DeFi and CBDCs actually play a very important role in the whole CBDC part of the cryptocurrency space, and we're going to see not emerging, but there's going to be interoperability between them, and that people are not going to be using banks anymore. People are going to be using DeFi, because you can see decentralized finance is changing the way people all over the world bank. And right now we can see that there's almost 1.7 billion adults that are unbanked. They don't have access to banks for a number of reasons: no ID card, not registration, whatever. So decentralized finance is changing the way people all over the world think about money, and faster than any other previous financial revolution. And it's really freeing, because banks which have monopolized the way we access money since antiquity are finally seeing their status being challenged. And DeFi is a huge status to traditional banks, because you can get loans, you can staking, you can earn interest, and you can change, and you can send money here and there. So it acts exactly like a bank, but it's your private bank, and you can control that, and you don't have anyone telling you what to do. So it's DeFi which is starting to provide an alternative that could turn the economic landscape on its head, as it democratizes access to finance. So we're seeing that DeFi is decentralized but democratizes it, and it allows you, the customer, to control its own destiny. This is a seismic shift. Power away from governments and banks and towards real people is long overdue. So this puts banking in the hands of the people. Is long overdue, particularly in developing nations where DeFi is already emerging as a tool for remittances and small loans. Financial inclusion is another significant advantage of DeFi can deliver, particularly when 1.7 million adults, as I said, remain unbanked. So you're going to see that the developing countries are going to pick up DeFi faster than the developed countries, and this is going to happen because it allows the unbanked to be banked, and it also allows people to have access to finance, remittances, and small loans, and you control that. And it's going to be really interesting how the interplay between CBDCs and DeFi are going to work. So this is why we're seeing a lot of regulatory FUD. That's why the IMF is standing up right now and saying, hey guys, we need to regulate this, we need to control that. So they've come out and basically admitted that traditional banks are done, and and things need to definitely start to move in the direction of blockchain, guys. So that's really interesting. So some other news that's coming out right now. These are some coins that you want to be looking at this week. These are top 5 cryptos to watch this week. I think BTC, we all know. I don't need to go into that. Luna has been going to the moon. It reached an all-time high yesterday. Also look at Atom, XTZ, and Axe as well. Because Axe is a gaming platform, and they start to do decentralized DeFi. They start to open a DeFi platform on AXS. So that's really interesting. You guys should definitely take a look at that. Those coins are something to take a look at and watch, and I'm going to keep you updated on that as stuff comes out. So let's take a look at the Fear and Greed Index right now. So Fear and Greed Index at 54 is still neutral. It's still a good time to buy the dips, guys. If you see any dips, and there are some dips today, we're going to talk about that later. So definitely it's a good time to buy the dips, guys. And let's take a look at Bitcoin in the house right now. So Bitcoin is trading at 47,585 on this chart, and this is the weekly Bitstamp chart. So remember, different charts have different slippage, so that's why the prices are different. But the good news, and all of the newbies out there, this is a 21-day EMA on the weekly. And if Bitcoin stays above this, it's bullish. It goes below, it's bearish. So right now, we're still pretty much bullish right now. And things are looking pretty peachy keen for Bitcoin. So right now, we can see the Bitcoin on the Binance 4-hour chart is at 47,398. So we've given back a little bit today. We're down about 1.5% on this, but we're slightly up 15%. So overall, it's mixed. But we did break down from when we hit $49,000, and right now we're kind of trading in this 47,300 to 47,600 range. That's where most of the transactions are happening. And if we really want to break up to the upside of 50,000, we really need to break past this $48,245, which is a Fibonacci golden pocket. So once we reach that area and stay in that area, and if we can have a confirmation above the 48,200 zone, then we could see ourselves definitely going up to 50,000. So that's my next target, is 50,000. I think we're going to get there. Of course, there's going to be some peaks and valleys along the way. Things just don't go straight up forever. I wish they did. Then I'd have islands and jets everywhere. But and remember, this is a good opportunity to buy the dips, right? Buy the dips, because if you buy the dips, let's say you bought Bitcoin at 49, you FOMO'd in, you went, oh, that's going to go up forever. Now you can buy right here, and that will bring down the total strike price. Okay, so let's take a look at Ethereum in the house. So Ethereum right now is trading at 33,335. So we need to watch it, because if Ethereum breaks down below this support level here, then Ethereum will go down to this to 32.72, and if it cannot stay above 32.72, then it will break down to 32.81. So let's hope it can stay at the 32.87 range. I hope it can. Let's keep an eye on things. I think that we're good. That this today we're seeing a lot of profits being taken as well. So I expect Ethereum to go down to $3,280. So that's what I expect. So let's see what happens. Let's take a look at ADA in the house. ADA is breaking down, and it hit our support level, and it went all the way down, but it bounced back up from our support at $2.15. Right now it's trading at $2.16. So keep an eye on that. If it breaks down below the support, we will see it go down to $2, guys. Now there's a lot of FUD out there, a lot of other smart contract plays like Ethereum and Polkadot and Solana. A lot of those developers and a lot of people in that space are actually spreading a lot of rumors and FUD that ADA has smart contracts, but nothing has been deployed. There's no dApps and no apps. That's not true, guys. So it's a lot of FUD. Just hang on tight, guys. Diamond hands when it comes to ADA. We're definitely going to go up to the promised land of $4 soon. So here with Solana, you're seeing pretty much following the same pattern as Bitcoin, nothing really unchanged from this morning, and we're seeing is 166.37, and we're breaking down, and that's because Bitcoin is also going down, and the total market cap is also going down, so don't panic. And also too, we can see that Avalanche has broken down below this descending support line. So if this is not good news for Avalanche, and if this continues, we could see Avalanche going all the way down to this support line here, this descending support line here. And that could take us all the way down to like 57 cents. So just keep an eye on that. Remember, you can dollar cost average and buy the dips on that. So let's just take a look at the markets in the house. Right now, the cryptocurrency market is at 2.15 trillion, and the volume's a little bit lighter than I would like, and it's at 59.27 billion, and the dominance is much too high. Let's take a look at the coins in the house. So we can see right now that Bitcoin is down over 0.5% at 47,522. Ethereum is also down almost 2%, and that's at 3,337. Polkadot is also down 3.42% right now, and we're seeing that ADA, sorry, did I say Polkadot? Sorry, ADA is at $2.18, and that's down at 3.41%. BNB is down also 3.51%, and that's at $412. Solana is also down. It's $167. So everything is going down right now. Everything is taking green. Everything is taking a red turn for the worst. And Polkadot is at $30, and that's down 3%. But Doge is down 1.84%. So that's not. It's basically about what Ethereum is doing. So I wouldn't really worry too much. So this is what you want to. When you dollar cost average, what you want to do is I like to look at the 7-day time frame. And if you see anything in double digits and it's a good project and it's in the top 25, then it's something that you may want to look at getting into. So right now you can see everything is pretty strong on the weekly. So this is not a good time to get into any of these projects on the top 50. Definitely, you just have to wait on the sidelines. If you're holding some of these projects now, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Doge, and you bought it at a higher price than where it is now, then definitely pick some up. You can dollar cost average, bring down your strike price. So that's what I mean by doing that. And guys and gals, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Do it now, guys. You're going to love it. I'm going to love it. We got 2,455 people on Twitter. Please follow me on Twitter. We're always posting news, tips, and tricks. You're going to love it. I'm going to love it. And once again, guys, just God bless you. Thank you for being part of this channel. Thank you for being part of this community. And without you guys out there in YouTube land, this channel wouldn't be possible. I'm working for you. So please do the OG a favor. Go down there, smash the like. There's an icon right there. It looks like that. And hit that like for me. And let's get out the message, guys. Take this video, paste the link in your social, get it out there. If you've got WhatsApp or Messenger or whatever, take the link, post it, and send it to all your friends. Say you got this guy, the OG, and he's a good guy, and he's talking about crypto, and he makes it simple and easy for everybody to understand. And one last time, don't forget to smash the subscription button. Go down there and subscribe. Turn on the bell notification, please. And all of my videos down below they have a description. And in that description, you're going to find a whole bunch of links. It's not financial advice. And that's where you can become a Patreon member. That's where you can buy the channel coffee if you want to support the OG and support the orphans and the homeless here in Vietnam. Because all of the merchandise, all of the coffees and all the Patreon memberships and the YouTube channel memberships, they all go to charity, guys. They absolutely do that. And do not forget to go to my shop, my merch. The link is found in the description. We've got hats, we've got hoodies, we've got all sorts of stuff, guys. Cool stuff. Even got baby clothes. So if you want to get cool baby clothes in the mug, and get the mug. This is one of the best items. We sell a lot of these mugs. And remember, every mug that you sell, the proceeds can buy a bag of rice for a family. So just check out the mug, guys. It's full of love. It's full of hope. It's full of joy, guys. And it does make coffee taste a whole bunch better. You're gonna love it. I love it. So get the mug, guys. Get the mug. And with that being said, the one last thing, just please go to Zen Music and hit that subscribe button. This is the wife's channel, and if you need to relax, and it's kind of like moving arts, really beautiful stuff, actually. Go there and subscribe. So I just want to say, this is the OG in the house, the Ric Flair of crypto, bringing you crypto love on the interwebs, day in, day out, hot tips and tricks. I just want to say I love you guys. God bless all of you. Remember, life is too short. Make every second count. Make every minute count. Make every hour count. Live like it's your last one. Spread the good vibe. Spread the love. Hug your wife. Kiss your kids. Spread love, guys. Spread joy around the world. God bless each and every single one of you out there. I love it. You love it. Let's get it, guys. Woo!